You are not going to believe what I did at Red Lobster. I just found out my favorite new song isn't even sung by people. And Bailey's going to tell us where she works, finally.
No, I'm not.
All right, well, those other things are happening.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know.
It's coming up.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking Scheetz.
Yes, it's even becoming a big deal with the 20-month-olds.
Yes. Leona has finally entered her toddler zeitgeist. Talking Scheetz, she knows what it is. Mm-hmm. She's excited. The other day, out of nowhere, she said, I was working on the podcast, and she came up and she said, podcast. Right. And I said, what's it called? And she goes, Talking Scheetz. And I was like, how do you know? But we talk about it enough.
And she's heard the song a million times.
But it was just so funny. Hearing a toddler say podcast is just, it's really, really funny. So we're going to play you a clip here.
Mama had podcast.
Who else has a podcast?
Papa had podcast.
Yeah, and what's it called?
Talking Scheetz.
There it is. Yeah. Thank you, Leona. Yeah. I was thinking just randomly this week. It just came out of the blue for no reason, which is the way normally things come out of the blue randomly.
In your brain, certainly.
But I thought for a second, my grandchildren, however many I have, I've got 2 now, will never, ever know of me on the radio, which was this gigantic part of my life. Mm-hmm. And, I don't, but it was just kind of a weird thought. I thought, they'll never know that part of me.
Leona would be so excited to hear Papa on the radio, but she does hear him, although I don't listen to the podcast. So she does. I edit it.
You listen to the podcast.
I listen to it a lot because I edit it, so then I don't really listen to it once it's published. Yeah. But she does hear you. I think she hears you talk enough, but she would think it's cool. Yeah. I think all the time, way less of a thing, but even that, my time with the Oilers was when she was so small that she won't remember it, and it's too bad because it would be so cool when you're older.
Right.
Yeah. So we have these things, but we can still tell her about them.
Yeah. And she'll be like, whatever.
She'll be like, oh, I hung out with Connor McDavid. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever, old man.
Yeah.
Taylor, you hung out with Taylor Swift? Oh, that maybe she'll be impressed with that.
She'll be, especially right now.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is the hot topic.
For sure.
As always.
All right. Let's get into the show today. We have a little bit of a buzz when it comes to Renato's talking. So he says, I just won't talk. I thought, ah.
We've got him. But he does add something to the show. Everyone always says it.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep my answers very brief.
He's a bit of a, I don't know if it's going to record how it sounds, but he sounds a bit like Darth Vader.
What if I just go ASMR?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm going to whisper.
Don't do that, please. But I do like the idea of you answering shorter than you normally do.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna just give him normal answers here.
Let's make that happen. All right. Bullsheets, brought to you by Cook County Saloon and Steakhouse. Our great friends at Cook County. They're just great people. We've got a golf tournament coming up for Alberta Dreams, and they're going to have a hole. I'm going to be on it. We're going to play country music. We're going to do all sorts of fun things at the quarry, and it's going to be great. And you just call Cook County, ask them to be involved in any charitable work, like the event we did with Brett Kissel. They're just like, yeah, we're in. We'll help. We'll make it happen. So,
and that's awesome. But I don't think most people are going to call Cook County for charitable work.
Right.
They're going to have a good time. Come on. I know that charitable work is amazing, but that's not really the way we should be selling them, as our sponsor. Go there, have some great steak.
It's a great place to get schmammered, okay?
It is ultimately the best place in town. So, you know what? Get you a bar and steakhouse that can do both. That can do it all.
And sell you the buckets?
Well, I think they're just called buckets.
Yeah, they're just literally.
I don't know. I've never been in a state where I'm drinking from a bucket where I know what it's called. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Can get you a bucket of vodka slime.
Well, you almost needed a bucket this week. What's your bullsheets?
Well, we did. We had multiple buckets going on. As anyone who is in Edmonton or Alberta, for that matter, and it seems like it's actually most of Western Canada, knows it has been rainy. Unseasonably rainy. They say April showers bring May flowers. I don't know what's going on in June. We have had it's a June monsoon. That's what's going on right now.
There it is.
June monsoon. I don't think we've ever experienced rain like this consistent.
Maybe not in your lifetime, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think there's ever, certainly not we lived in our almost 100-year-old house. And so that brings me to my bullsheets, which we needed the rain. There was fire bans. Our lawn, as we talked about, sucked. We want to prevent as many forest fires coming up in the summer as we can, so we welcome the rain. who didn't welcome our rain was our basement. And we got some moisture down there. And that's not something we're used to dealing with because it doesn't usually rain that much here, and we have an older home. She's done a great job. Our house is built amazingly. We have had very minimal problems for how old it is.
Right.
But when that much rain happens and your house has been around for that long, it was like there was nowhere for the water to go other than into our laundry room, into our basement bedroom, into Renato's office in the basement. So we were running around with towels, fans, just something. It's a real, when Mother Nature, we don't experience a ton of this living in Alberta, but when Mother Nature gives you uncontrollable conditions, you're like, there's nothing you can do. It's like, we're just, good luck. Like there's
just hang on and hope it doesn't rain
like there's
anymore.
a lot of situations, especially in your home and things where you can control and you can make sure you keep up on the maintenance and do all these things. But when it's monsooning in June and your house is flooding, that's just is what it is. And it wasn't terrible, so we're lucky. I know other people probably experienced worse floods and things like that in basements.
Swimming pools.
Yeah,
for sure.
but it is really a pain to get moisture out of an old house and out of carpet and out of the basement. So that is my bullshits.
Right.
It's again, when you think about the big picture of life, our bullshits are something small, but it's just what kind of ticked you off this week. And
it's not. It's not ideal. And fortunately, the producer doesn't get excited when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Well,
he stays so nice and calm.
He stays calm, but he doesn't sleep. And day in and day out, he's like laying. Anytime he didn't know where he was just laying on the floor feeling it, just checking for moisture.
Yes, producer.
You hear all these nightmares about black
Yeah,
mold.
he's
in the
really
basement.
panicked about mold.
Black
You know,
mold.
I don't
black
want mold of any color in our basement.
Yeah, there probably is some. It's an old house, but he's very, very nervous about mold and especially with Leona in the house. And yeah, so he didn't have the best week. And when he's stressed, then I'm stressed, and Leona's stressed, and Honey's stressed. And so the Scheetz Pignanis had a floody kind of week. But
The only mold you should worry about is the mold in your wallet from not opening it when we buy supper.
ooh.
Listen, this is shade because of the birthday dinner we had last weekend, but
Let's just move on.
We can't even
we tried
get
to
into
pay
that.
for the record, and then Chris, you're like, keep your wallet.
One
Put
thing
it
about
away.
my dad, I don't know. Like they say, like, oh, dads are cheap. He's not cheap.
Yeah.
He will buy the things for us, even if we don't ask, but then hold it over us for months. I don't know what you call that, but it's like we, as kids,
It's called Lithuanian guilt.
we talked to Carter and Leslie before we headed into Red Lobster, which is a whole other story.
Yeah.
And we said, we are going to pay for this meal for Mom. This is going to be awesome. Like, we're going to split it. The kids are going to split it. We even talked
Dad
to the
hates
server.
fish, so why should he have to pay?
We talked to the server. We were going to get it all sorted out. And then when it comes to pay, you're like, no, I'll pay. And now we're still hearing about it. And it's like, it's not like we sat there like, ooh, like we actually had our cards out. We were going to pay.
You should see, like Renato, it's like when he's going to reach for his wallet, it's like
Slow
slow
mo.
motion.
To be fair, he was putting in an effort this time.
Yeah, he was.
We
I'm
were
just
going
kidding.
to pay.
I'm
But
kidding.
anyway.
I'm kidding.
My
anyway.
bullshit is flooding. I don't know how we got here.
Okay, Bailey, you know what? I'm going to give my bullshits up this week to the Scheetz heads because you went on to the old Instagram account and you said, hey, tell us your bullshits. And I'd love to hear some of theirs. They'll be way better than mine because, things are pretty good in my world.
This is your way of passing it off because you couldn't think about it. But it's good that you don't have a bullshits.
Yeah.
I got a lot of responses, which I was very excited about. A lot of them were the same. People were not happy with the weather this week. So my basement flooding, it's funny because we do complain when there's not enough rain, but then the rain came all at once and it was a lot. So people said the weather, all of Wednesday was my bullshits. That was the really big rainy day. So I feel like, or maybe something else happened that day. Hard to say. And then we got flooding. And then Busy Mom 1768 says the hail that happened today, there was hail.
What the hell?
What the hail? We moved our Londonderry Dodge into the garage because we were so nervous, and then the hail didn't come to our house. Thank goodness, or it would have been in our basement.
Yeah.
Samantha says, haven't seen the sunshine in 7 damn days.
That's true.
From
Kid Rock.
picture, haven't seen the sunshine in 3 damn days. That's such a good song. Anyway, she got it in my head. Our friend Dana says, I don't get to see Georgia every day.
That's our granddaughter.
Which
All right.
I understand. Okay. And then Denise says, thinking of all the things I need to accomplish so I can finish strong and happy. That's her bullshits of the week. Just all the things that need to happen.
Sounds like an ADHD problem.
Yeah, there's a lot. I won't get paid overtime to wrap up the school year in the next 3 weeks. This is crunch time for teachers, so I think it was a bit of a bullshit for that. There's so many, but those are some of the great submissions that we had.
Okay, well, thank you for all of them.
Weather was, I would say, we probably got 10 to 15 about weather specifically. So.
Number one, yeah, we needed the rain so bad, and then it just. And the problem is once you get moisture in the air and on the ground, then it just keeps evaporating and coming back down. It's kind of like and it's the same with the drought when you don't have moisture to be going up into the clouds. But what I will say this much: I know there's some areas where there's little ponds and stuff like that, but the water is not sitting. And considering we got what did we get, 4.5 or 5.5?
I think you got 4.5, but then you hadn't recorded the whole time.
Then we got another half today.
Yeah.
So we've got 5 inches of rain, and it's not that wet. So that's just a sign that
Speak for yourself. You haven't been in our basement.
Well, yeah. All the water in Alberta is going to North Glenora.
I swear. It's so wet.
Trust me. All things considered, when I was growing up, our family farmhouse, the water in the basement, like we almost could take a canoe down there.
Yeah.
Like, so when you guys say water in your basement, and I came and the carpet's a little squishy, I'm like, that's not water in your basement. I've seen water in your basement when it's 3 feet high.
Yeah.
How deep's the water, Mama? 10 feet high and rising. I mean, that's
crazy.
water in your basement. But anyway, it's still not good. All right. Thank you, everybody, for Bullsheets, brought to you by Cook County Saloon and Steakhouse. They do a great job. It's time for Good Sheets now, brought to you by Alt Tech. Alt Tech is changing how business works. AI is. That is. IA. I got a little dyslexia there. But without security, innovation becomes a risk. Alt Tech helps leaders adopt AI responsibly with cybersecurity first IT. Learn more at...
Visit alt-tech.ca. That's alt-tech.ca.
Okay, Good Sheets. Go.
Okay. The podcast is Talking Sheets, but I'm here to talk Sheets, SHEETS. Okay?
All right, got it.
Okay. So this is going to start with the bad sheets. And it is that my husband's toenails. This is so TMI, but you know what? The sheets heads love it.
They can take it.
My husband's toenails, no matter how often he cuts them, just shreds through bed
Sharp
sheets.
like razor
I don't
blades.
understand. When we moved into our flooding house, we bought these expensive, nice, I won't use the brand because they sponsor a lot of podcasts. Maybe one day they'll sponsor us. But we bought these really beautiful, expensive bed sheets. He ripped those things up in weeks. And it's just his side of the bed and he scratches them. Anyway, so
it's like sleeping with a lion.
Yes. So we bought some really, really cheap ones after that. They felt like sandpaper. They were not comfortable. But I got a recommendation from the internet. The best bed sheets for your buck are at Costco. And, we can buy anything at Costco.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, how good could these bed sheets be? They're from Costco. We picked them up. We've had them now for weeks. 1, no toenail splitting. So that's huge. He hasn't ripped through them yet. And 2, they are the most comfortable thing. I feel like I am in a 5-star hotel. And they were $100, so they weren't super cheap. But these are $100 Costco bed sheets. They're called the Kirkland Signature 680 thread count. First plug free Costco. I have obviously no stake in this game, but they are amazing. They're so soft. They keep you cool. They're not too warm when we've had some of the warmer weather, and in our old house it gets really warm. I love them so much. They've changed the game.
Yes.
It's not my fault. My body just produces collagen. So much of it.
That your toenails.
My toenails are. It's like
are
those
toenails
people,
collagen?
Yeah, because remember when we've taken collagen, our fingernails
But isn't
and
it
toenails?
keratin?
Maybe. You could be right. But listen.
Isn't collagen going to your lips or something?
Listen, okay, regardless, I'm not a scientist. You know one of those people who are really hairy and they shave their beard in the morning and then by night they have scruff? That's me with my toenails.
He's like Wolverine.
Yes. They're adamantium.
Anyway, my good sheets.
Gross.
Quite literally good sheets.
Is Good Sheets.
Kirkland Signature 680 thread count 6-piece sheet set from Costco. Tell them Bailey sent you. I love them.
Good
I love
Sheets.
them.
Got it. All right. My Good Sheets is Jordan Martinick of the Carolina Hurricanes. By the time you get this, the series will be 2 games to 1, I guess, right? There'll be a game on Saturday, and then there'll be a game on Monday night. Depending on when you listen to this, you could listen to this in 6 years, and you'll know exactly what happened in the Stanley Cup. But Jordan Martinook's from Leduc, and he's a friend of the family, and he's just a fantastic guy, and he plays for the Carolina Hurricanes. And he's been there for a number of years. He's assistant captain. He's not the best player on the team, but he's the hardest working son of a gun that you'll ever see. And you know what? He's just a really good guy. So we are cheering so hard for him, not just to mention that we hate the Vegas Golden Knights with a passion.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so hateable. They love it, right?
They're the villains.
They're like the heel.
They know that they're the villains.
They're like the heel. But they're so much like Florida. Florida wasn't a lovable team either. They were just a
No.
bunch of jerks. And
But Carolina calls that's like their tagline is a bunch of jerks because of that. Anyway,
but they're not.
No,
But you're
they're
right.
not.
But they're
Yeah.
not. And but anyway, so we're cheering hard for Jordan, and it would be incredible if he could win the Stanley Cup because, well, my daughter, of course, worked for the Oilers, so that would have been different, maybe. But the reality is that there's no better chance for us to actually touch the Stanley Cup than if Jordan
like
Martinook
bring
wins
it into the studio.
Yeah, he literally would.
He
Because we
could.
talked last year when he came on the Ferris wheel when I
Yeah.
did the Wheel of Dreams. He was like, "Yeah, we want to come. My family wants to come." I said, "You'll do the podcast." Yeah, and then the kids can come swim in your spa.
Yep.
And so anyway, maybe we'll get the. I've seen the hot tub. Remember when Ovechkin took it swimming?
Yeah, we'll put the put the Stanley Cup in the swim spa from Arctic Spas. That'll be huge for Talking Scheetz to become hardcore caniacs, especially given what happened to us in 2006, speaks to the volume of how much we like Jordy Martinook. Because if we didn't like him, it takes a lot to cheer for Carolina.
So much because and I was there.
You were literally there.
I was there for Game 7. I
Yeah.
saw the Oilers in 2006
Yeah.
lose that game in Carolina.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't care. I'm like, honestly, the other night we were watching and during overtime, and I told your mom, I said, my heart is beating like I'm watching an Oiler game right now.
That game, when they scored, we celebrated so hard at our house. It was like the Oilers had scored in overtime. It was crazy. And we're just rooting for him. I also want to talk really quickly about the Seth Jarvis's friends and their jackets.
And then they take their shirts off.
And they made WAG jackets. It was the funniest friendship moment. The WAGs have their jackets and they're like, no, we need jackets for Seth. So they made these denim jackets. They're going so hard. It is very easy to cheer for this group.
But what's the story with Seth Jarvis's friends? Because, do they
Okay.
have jobs or anything? Because they followed him to the Olympics.
Well,
like,
so
I
it
guess I'm
started
just
at the
jealous,
It
right?
started at Four Nations.
Right.
They all drove in a van
Yeah,
or something.
I remember
and
that.
they popped up.
Yeah,
and then
he's from Manitoba.
Yeah, so they're just classic Manitoban guys. And they were like, you know what, we're getting in a van, we're gonna go cheer on our buddy.
Makes sense.
Of course.
Yeah. If I had a van, I have a van. Maybe we'll go to Carolina and cheer on our buddy. Okay,
Raleigh's
but anyway,
beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
It
is beautiful.
It's kind of driving to Vegas would make a lot more sense if we were to go to. But anyway, we've done it before in one night.
Yeah.
But then they were in Italy for the Olympics, so
Yes.
they couldn't have drove their van there. I
Yes.
don't know how they got there, and
Yes.
now they're celebrating and the NHL is doing all kinds of things with them for the Stanley Cup final. So they're also famous on TikTok. They have
man.
this giant TikTok account.
What
now.
a life.
So, yeah,
What
being
a
Seth
life.
Jarvis's friends, we're Jordy Martinook's friends. Why aren't we famous on TikTok?
Well, I saw that when they were interviewing Seth after the game because he scored the overtime goal. They said, "We noticed that you waved to your buddies in the crowd." He said, "No, that was actually my parents I was waving to."
I don't know if he wants all this.
No,
hype.
he's probably
he
like-
seems like a pretty quiet guy.
You know what? Yes, but you got those buddies.
Yeah.
He's got his entourage, and he can't get rid of them now. It's just like he's like, gosh, I wish I would have never made so many friends.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
but but they're fun. But anyway, go Carolina, go.
Yes,
And-
I'm hopeful.
Yeah. It sounds crazy, but
Defeat the evil empire. That's all we can
like
ask.
I told you guys at a podcast a couple of weeks ago, sometimes this is as much fun rage watching or hate watching, and I'm certainly doing that. So
Yep.
let's see where it goes. All right. You got a couple of good sheets for
Oh
us.
yeah,
there?
we've got so many,
All
which
right.
is really really
Yeah,
amazing.
we might not get
I
much
know.
other stuff done in the show.
It's just just all about the sheets, the good sheets this episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Morgan who says starting a new job, Samantha who says my herbs are popping up in her garden, which is so exciting. Kenga 1975 says slowing down and enjoying the clean air, the little growing garden, and a little Netflix downtime.
Okay.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and then Dana, whose bad sheets was she didn't get to see Georgia every day, her good sheets was that she did get to see Georgia once.
Sometimes I think we should just do a podcast for Dana.
I know,
Really.
it kind of is. Yeah, I mean, There's lots of people listening, but
Yeah.
Dana's listening the hardest. I promise you that.
All right.
Denise says 19 days until retirement.
Oh, wow.
Good for Denise.
All right, Denise, reach out. I'll tell you how to
Sarah-
deal with it properly.
Sarah Pollock says her good Scheetzes are audiobooks, chrome nail polish, and McDonald's crafted sodas.
Sarah Pollock. Huh?
Sarah Pollock. There you
I
go.
had no idea that she was into that stuff.
Chrome nail polish. There you go.
All right.
Sounds really good. Okay. Jay Hunter Smith, a person after my own heart, says Taylor Swift's new Toy Story song.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that a little bit more later, but I agree. And
Why
then
don't we talk about it now?
All right.
I mean, we don't.
we don't know. We don't know if anything else is going to happen this episode, so we may as well live in the
anyway,
moment.
Taylor, big deal
All
for
right,
her, right? And,
yeah.
and there's like clips of her as a little girl.
And isn't she the cutest?
Toy Story little girl, right?
Yeah, so Taylor Swift released her song that will be on the Toy Story 5 soundtrack, will be played in the movie. It's called I Knew It, I Knew You, and it's a country song. It's like little Taylor again. And Taylor on her debut album, it's her kind of return to country. And yeah, some of the promo videos are her in a little cowboy hat and red cowboy boots just like dancing, and she's so cute. And she just said how much writing this song meant to her and how much the characters meant to her. And being around the same age and growing up through the Toy Story era, I totally agree. Those characters are, and now seeing Leona's reaction to Toy Story and those characters.
What does Jessie say?
Ah, she says, Jessie, do that. Oh, and then you say, what does Woody say? She says, there's a snake in my boot. But she also really loves To Infinity and Beyond. So she's just, yeah, those characters are so iconic. I love the song. Leona and I were dancing to it yesterday. So it's, yeah, really cool. So that is a good Scheetz. And our friends across the globe had many more as well.
All right. Well, thank you for all those. We don't have time for this, but I do want to say something really quick. Good Scheetz, our dog Chloe, our black lab that we have, we took her to the vet for a checkup. She had to get a checkup so she could get more of her anxiety medication, which is hilarious. I said, I was on a Zoom call with some people this week, and I said, if someone would have told 15-year-old Chris Scheetz on the farm that someday I'd be taking my dog so we could get more anxiety medication, I'd say that's never happening. Like, are you kidding? But it's serious, and they seem to help her. So,
and 15-year-old you also didn't know that you would adopt a former drug-sniffing dog who failed school because she was too anxious. Like, you kind of set yourself up for that one.
We kind of set ourselves up for it. But she's got this thing on her. Tell me you can remember the name of it.
Lymphoma?
Lipoma, I think it's called. She's got this
big lump on her leg.
And so the vet came in, and Devon Vet Clinic, first plugs free, and she's really nice. And she kind of got down on the ground with Chloe. At first thing, she's like, "Oh dear, what is this?" And I'm like, because instantly you
get nervous,
you think the C word, right?
Yeah.
And then she says, "Oh my gosh, no, it's." She felt it, and she said, "Oh, it's just a lymphoma." And she said, "You know what? They just she's got another one here under her neck." And I said, "Yeah, I knew there was another thing there." And then and she was talking about it, and she says, "Yeah, these things will pop up from every once in a while." And I said, "Oh, I know, I've got them too." And she looked up at me like, "What?"
Oh no!
I said, "Well, they're on the sides here. I think they're love handles." But
oh my god, this poor vet is like, "Oh no,
he's got lymphoma." Him and his dog got the same problem.
No. But it's a good Scheetz that Chloe's doing well.
She is doing well. Yeah. But on the way home, Karen had the information because we got her vaccinations updated and stuff like that. And Karen said, "Did you know that Chloe is 9.5?" And I stopped in my tracks almost literally because I'm like 9.5. That's getting older.
Yeah.
And the ticking time bomb, which is the short amount of time we get to keep these animals with us. So I'm just like, oh my God, how is she 9.5? But we got her when she was 2. So anyway, time flies, but she's doing well.
And Honey turned 7 last week.
Right.
And I cry on Honey's birthday every year because there's it's just hard. But they're doing good, and they're best friends.
They're the best of buddies. All right. Good Scheetz brought to you by AI adoption to ransomware protection. AI tech, Alt-Tech that is, helps businesses move forward securely and confidently. Visit them now at
alt-tech.ca.
All right. Trending brought to you by Londonderry Dodge. Love the Londonderry Dodge people. We talked about Toy Story.
Yeah.
And that song, of course. I knew it. I knew you.
I knew it. I knew you. Yeah. Did you hear it?
I did.
Did you like it?
Taylor Swift could sing the phone book and I would love it. Like, I don't care.
It's a cute song.
Yeah, but it sounds good. But it's not as good as the Puerto Rico song.
Yes.
And you can play a little clip of it. You can.
Yeah.
It's right here. Yeah.
Okay.
You can. Yeah, trust me. Just as
long
as
you
you
keep it.
Sing it. Yeah, go ahead.
First time in San Juan. I don't actually really know it, but no, we can play.
It is like this clippiest or this catchiest song, and everybody is lip syncing to it, right?
Yeah.
Including
I saw Luke Combs going hard singing this song.
Yeah.
It is an AI.
no, yeah. Don't spoil
Okay.
the ending here, because at first.
You didn't know.
No, I'm loving this thing. I loved
Okay.
it so much. I see it all over TikTok and all over
Yeah.
in my Instagram reels. And I'm just like, man, this song is so silly and stupid, because he talks about, and then the flag is blue and it's white. And I'm like, I don't get it, but this song is so catchy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I played it to your mom last night, and she was like, yeah, this is so catchy. So I said, Bailey, we got to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you blow my mind and say,
It's AI. It's not
artificially done.
There's nobody singing that song.
Well, there's something singing it.
But no person,
No.
human is singing that song.
Yeah.
A guy named Sax Boy Billy 18 wrote it, put
Yeah.
the lyrics in, and got this ridiculous voice to sing it. But it is taken off. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very, very, very catchy.
And controversial.
Well,
for
because
sure.
it's kind of scary
Yeah.
that this song and there's also people, when big artists are sharing it and stuff, being like, why can't we instead lift up real artists who are singing songs and whatever. It's just become this whole thing, but it is a meme. And I will say, I saw a woman dancing at West Edmonton Mall singing this
So you knew
song.
what she was doing?
Yeah, and she was singing this song to the Puerto Rico. No, I saw it on TikTok. She was at West
okay.
Edmonton
I
Mall.
thought you saw her when
And
you were
she
walking
was like,
by her.
She was like in front of the water park being like, first time in San Juan. And she was dancing. And I was laughing out loud. Like it was, I don't know, something
Did it
about
go
it.
viral, or-
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so, I mean, she was a very pretty girl, which helped, but she's
Yeah.
just dancing all over West Edmonton Mall, like acting like it's Puerto Rico. I don't know. It was just, it is an outrageous song.
Okay.
Producer Renato,
Yes.
what are your take? What are your thoughts about it?
I'm not shocked that Chris fell for it because his intelligence is artificial.
He also completely made up the concept of the lyrics. Like this man just made up everything.
No, he
it's
probably just typed it in. I got Puerto Rico did this because it's got Barack Obama in it. It's got all sorts of things. But I'm just, again, I'm, you know how I am with my ADHD. I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here because I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I got to do a video of this in Thorsby, like, but pretend I'm in Puerto
First
Rico.
time in San Juan, Mexico.
Yes, exactly.
Capital of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it's stupid catchy. And,
It is.
and also kind of scary.
Yeah.
Okay, 9 and 9. Riverhawks.
Mm-hmm.
Boom,
We
boom.
love the Edmonton Riverhawks.
Yes.
A Riverhawks game is such a fun thing to do in Edmonton. The place where the diamond is, it's just so beautiful, and you're just
the
enjoying.
field down in the river
field down
valley.
in the river valley, and just the vibes. They've done such a good job of the experience there to make it just. They have so many fun themes and things like that.
Well, the greatest thing is, and this is no disrespect to the players that play, it isn't. But it's not like going to an Oilers game or an Elks game. But the fact is, win or lose, you're there to booze. Mm-hmm. It's not the same kind of pressure. You know, you can go and have what you think's a great time at an Oiler game, but they lose 5-2, and you'd leave peed off.
Devastated. Well, that's
Right.
mostly you, but yeah, yeah.
But a lot of people. But
the
I'm just
score
saying,
matters a lot
yeah,
when you go to
it doesn't matter nearly as much at those games.
No, because the kids are also, when you think about I call them kids, but they're college baseball players.
Yeah.
We of course want the Riverhawks always to win, but they're just there basically as their like summer training camp. Like they're
Right.
there between college seasons to stay warm, and it's not as competitive. It is gotten more competitive,
yeah,
the league,
yeah.
and we're always cheering for them. But even baseball in general,
It's the
I feel like
entertainment.
you can vibe out.
Well,
There's
look
more
at the
breaks.
Savannah Bananas there, right?
Exactly. Like there's an higher entertainment value because there's more time between innings, and there's lots of opportunity for like silly stuff to happen.
And they do a great job of it down at the Riverhawks games.
Yeah.
Absolutely do. So they got this 9 and 9 there, right? Or,
I don't know if it's a thing.
It's not a thing. It's
I think
probably
it's a
they
thing
don't
that
do
just
it.
some of our friends have done. I do not think that legally. Let's go off record here and say.
On record.
Let's go on record here and say the Riverhawks did not promote this. I'm pretty sure it's just like I think it's just a silly thing that people do.
So the whole idea is drink 9 beer, eat
Yeah.
9 hot dogs in a 9-inning game.
Yeah.
One beer, 1 hot dog
inning.
per inning
Yeah.
of a game, right?
Which is so much food
Yeah.
and so much beer.
So what's harder? I would say I'd be more likely to eat the 9 hot dogs than drink the 9 beer.
I think I would agree with that.
You
Yeah.
would too, and you love beer.
Yeah, I do love beer, but beer is so bloating, right? Like that amount of liquid, you get at least if you like compress the buns, like I think it takes up less space.
Are you going to be dunking them? You'd have to dunk
Maybe
them in
like
the beer.
Kobayashi.
You'd have to dunk them in the beer.
Absolutely.
I'm here to say that this is going to actually be maybe my most controversial thing I've ever said on this podcast. I do not like hot dogs. You guys both
I thought
know
you were
that.
going to say you don't like beer.
I don't like beer either.
Right.
I don't like either.
No.
Is what I'm here to say.
Yeah.
I don't like hot dogs.
Like
and
a baseball Frank is the best.
I've never had one. I don't eat hot dogs, and it's not like I'm
You
like
used to. When you were a little girl, I remember we'd get the wieners, the ones that had the plastic on them, and we'd have to peel off the plastic, and you would eat those things,
Yeah.
and you'd also eat bananas, and
I don't really
you've
love
done both
bananas
of those
now.
too.
Yeah,
but
don't
anyway,
know.
so you don't like beer.
I
you
don't like beer, and I don't like hot dogs, so I can't. And I'm
So
not.
what
It's not
would your
that I'm,
9 for 9 and 9?
I could eat burgers. I could do 9 burgers and 9 Diet Cokes.
Couldn't. Well, maybe 9 Diet Cokes.
9 pieces of pizza. Okay. 9 slices of ultimate burgers too much. I do agree.
Yeah.
I could do 9 pieces of pizza and 9 Diet Cokes. I
Yeah.
could.
Should
I
we
really
do
think
this
I could.
for the podcast at a Riverhawks game.
Riverhawks.
Bailey's 9 for 9.
Literally find me 9 pieces of pizza. I can do 9 pieces of pizza. I'm not too good
have
to
to
eat
do
a hot
both.
dog.
All right, Steve Hogle.
I'm not too good to eat a hot dog, but I just don't like them. So anyway, 9
Depending
for
how
9.
I shouldn't say it, but depending how big the wiener is. No, but like seriously, like how big a hot dog are
Yeah,
we talking?
there's like
There's
a
like the
foot
little
long.
hot dogs. Well, that foot long.
Like the foot long hot dogs are huge.
I know.
And the Riverhawks have big ones, and they also okay.
Just stop talking.
Okay. I was just
I'm still laughing at Chris's joke.
I'm laughing at what she's saying too. It's just
I'm
hilarious.
12.
I'm actually 11. So
I'm the oldest person on this show. What do you mean? Actually, Honey might be in dog years. She's laying in front of us.
all
This
right.
episode, wow.
9
okay.
and 9. Okay, and one more thing because we haven't talked about it. The Red Lobster experience, really quickly. Go to Red Lobster.
We've never been,
No, never been.
for the record.
I'm not a fish guy at all, although I like clam chowder soup, so everybody can't. They're like, you'll eat fish and chips and clam chowder soup and occasionally shrimp.
But then you say you hate seafood.
But then I say I cannot even think about eating fish. So
Yeah.
it's the weirdest thing. Why do I like fish? As long as you put enough batter on it, I guess.
yeah.
But I got to load it down with ketchup and. But anyway, so Mom's birthday.
She loves seafood.
We said you pick, and obviously we're going to go to Mother Dough, but
Wasn't open.
it wasn't open because we went a little later on, and we did go late on her birthday day. And so we got there, and if you know, you know. If you are addicted to the old DC like I am, sometimes you just are planning when you're going to have it. Probably like a coffee, I assume.
Or like anyone
people
who's
like-
addicted to any substance, you're like waiting for your next fix.
Your next hit.
Yeah, literally.
So I was very good, and I didn't have any Diet Coke all day, and I'm like, okay, we're going to the restaurant, and restaurant I don't want to go into. It's not no disrespect to them. I just like, why would I go to a fish restaurant? I don't like fish, but Mama wants fish, and we go to fish. So I go in and I order a Diet Coke, and the waitress, God bless her, Bailey gets a Diet Coke too, and they are like, it looks like it kind of looks like
Lemonade.
or something.
Iced tea. Not too light for iced tea. When she brings those back and sets them in front of
when
us.
when I looked at it, I'm like, this ain't gonna go well. But you know what? Maybe they've changed the color at Red Lobster. Maybe it's fishy. I don't know. So
Oh.
we take a sip, and it's not. It's just obviously
water.
the bottom of the whatever the tub of Diet Coke. So I said. So then she goes back, and then she comes back, and she says, there's no Diet Coke. I said, oh, no problem. And then I sat there for a second.
Why did you suddenly have an accent?
Because she had an accent.
So you responded with a Ukrainian accent because she
Good point.
was clearly from Ukraine? It's so strange.
I said, Dusha Dobra, which means very good.
Oh my god.
And
Very bad though, actually.
It
No
was
Diet Coke.
very bad. So there's no Diet Coke. So what are you going to do if you're me and you're, again, 55, but you're really going on 5? What did I do, Renato?
You embarrassed the whole family and went to. Where did you end up going?
Shell.
To Shell. But that's like a little bit far away
It was
from
pouring
the Lobster. Yeah, so you come back with a 591 milliliter bottle, like hiding it under the table.
He put it in his coat like it was this contraband. Like
Yeah,
it
it's like he
was-
brought in liquor.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But then I had it on the table, right?
That guy-
Yeah.
Because I thought, you know what, I'm not going to hide it. And so she came back to see if we were doing okay. And then she said, "Oh my gosh." I said, "I'm sorry. I needed my Diet Coke." She said, "Oh, I didn't know you needed that bad because we have Diet Coke at the bar right there."
I know they could. And then she came over to me. She's like, "Do you want Diet Coke from the bar?" Sure.
After I drove down the road to get one from the shelf.
Honestly, we were all like, "This is ridiculous," but it was like, "What are you gonna do?"
I know. Maybe one of those stories you'll tell at my funeral. There's a mortality moment for you.
There has to be one. That's how you know we're getting to the end of the episode.
You know what's almost as good or maybe better than a Diet Coke? A Very Berry Refresher.
Oh my gosh, I had one today.
Mother Dough Bread Co. Open in West Edmonton and Winterburn Point. They got the Very Berry Green Tea Lemonade. And Bailey got one today. We stopped in at Mother Dough and got some sandwiches. And I surprised her with one of those, put it in your hand, and you were kind of a little grumpy pants.
I was pretty grumpy because I was car sick in the back of the van. I had to ride in the back of the van because Leona was grumpy, so that I was grumpy. And then the refresher, it changed things. The Very Berry Green Tea Lemonade made things better. So get one now. They also have their sandwich special right now. We've talked about it before. We got a bunch of those. The California Club, herb roasted chicken, bacon, avocado, tomato, arugula, lemon dill hummus, and focaccia. It's so delicious, but there's so many other options there.
Yeah, Renato had the BLT. I might have taken a piece of it too. Yeah. And you know what? BLT, BLT is a BLT. It's got bacon, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise on it. I mean, but it's the bread. It's the bread that takes that thing to the next level.
But even the ingredients of it, you're a stand for the Mother Dough BLT.
For sure. I mean, great ingredients make a great sandwich, and you can't find them better than it. Mother Dough.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Just a classic.
He normally isn't that positive about things, so.
Well, he is about Mother Dough. Yeah. When I said we're stopping on our way, he said, "BLT, please. BLT, please."
I said to Bailey, we're stopping on the way, and she's like, "Get me a barf bag."
Just sick in the back of the van.
Community Sheets brought to you by Crystal Glass. At Crystal Glass, they've been servicing drivers, homeowners, and businesses across Western Canada for over 70 years. Led by Ed Bean and now Ken Franchuk, they do great things with your glass, and they also do great things in the community, and that's why they sponsor Community Sheets. Okay, if there's something in your community we should know about, you can message us at any time. And when I say us, I mean Bailey. We'd love to tell the world about what's going on in yours.
We would love to promote your community event.
Do you got something community
First
going on?
Free. I never do. Don't ask.
I know.
I even looked around at things going on. Oh, I actually would like to talk about something.
Okay.
The 124th Street Grand Market.
Oh,
The market season is back.
Yes.
And I do things in the community. I just never remember to talk about them in this segment.
Right.
But every Thursday is the one by our house on 124th Street. And it is so much fun. There's so many fun vendors, so much to do. Leona loves it. Honey loves it. She gets treats. It's a really, really good time. And there's different markets throughout the city, so check them out. But we love the farmers market.
I enjoy walking from your place over
it's a perfect walk.
It's great. And there's food trucks and yummies.
And they've had a really tough start to this market season because it's been bad weather. Like every...
Oh, has it been bad weather?
No, but every Thursday particularly has been bad. So just...
and every Friday.
Yeah.
And every Saturday.
Support them if you can, because it's really, really fun local vendors.
Absolutely. Well, we won't have to worry about the weather when it comes to the world's longest futsal game. Futsal is like soccer, kind of compact with 5-on-5 and then a smaller area. We'll be doing that for Alberta Dreams, the charity I proudly work for that, again, generates dreams for seriously and chronically ill children. We'll be doing that July 20th to 23rd. It's presented by Clean Harbors, the good people at Clean Harbors. And we're still looking for some soccer players, but they're coming in now. They're starting to roll in. And they're, again, 72 hours. You don't necessarily have to play the whole time. You can just, play for a short time, but we're trying to raise money and do a lot of good. So go to albertadreams.ca to check that out. I got to say hello to everybody I met at the Morinville Cultural Center, which is an incredible facility in Morinville. I don't think I'd ever been. It's right by the school, and it's like a world-class place. It really is. So somehow I didn't fit in there, but I did my speech, the You'll Never Get Paid to Talk for a Living story, the keynote speech for the St. Albert and Sturgeon Public Schools, and there was just an incredible amount of love there and just some great, great people. And again, my message is quite simple. It's like you just don't underestimate the kids in that you're teaching or the kids in your life, because you know what, they just might surprise you someday by doing something kind of cool and just encouraging all of that and talking about sometimes your deficiencies are your efficiencies. Like ADHD we've talked about, and it's kind of turns out to be a superpower if you can control it. I can't always control
I was going to say, in this particular episode, I'm not sure that it has been a superpower for either of us. I don't think this is our strongest work, but a lot of the time it can be helpful for sure.
Okay, got it. Anyway, shout out to Kelsey and everybody that had me there. It was just fantastic. And one final thing, by the time you hear this episode, we will have gone to the Gutsy Walk. Fingers crossed for decent weather on Sunday for Crohn's and colitis. And I'll be hosting. It's the 30th anniversary of the Gutsy Walk. And my great niece, your cousin, Kenna, unfortunately has to deal with Crohn's and colitis. And so the family proudly walks for her. And so we'll go and do our thing there for sure. So
yeah, it'll be great. Hopefully, the last year when we went, producer Renato had to go to the washroom the whole time, which was the ultimate
irony.
Classic. He's like, I have to poop at the Gutsy Walk.
I have IBS. I'm pretty sure it's part of the Gutsy Walk. I was just staying true to the walk. Because everybody there is walking for me.
The true to form for the walk is to just clench your cheeks and go.
I won't even tell you what happened to him the time he went to the erectile dysfunction walk.
I'm cutting that. Doesn't even make sense.
That was a hard time.
Now you can't cut it.
No, because he had a good line for once.
Now you can't cut it.
Jeez. Well, there we go.
That was good. That was so good, Renato. You've earned another chance to be on the show next week.
And a BLT from Mother Doe.
Oh, you'll just poop it out anyway. Thanks to Crystal Glass, Londonderry Dodge, Cook County Saloon and Steakhouse, and Mother Doe Bread Co. Bye-bye.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking sheets.